Hi, hello everybody. So here we are on day one. Very pleased that you could join me. Um, I've decided to talk about how to prepare yourself to go out in the outside world again post lockdown, because I feel like there's a real lack of information to support your confidence in doing that, and the confidence in um, your body's innate ability to deal with viruses and pathogens and bugs and whatever else that you come across out in the outside world. So today I'm going to start off with talking to you about stress and how stress really affects our immune system and what stress is. And actually this whole series that I'm going to bring to you every day will be a very multi-pronged approach to dealing with stress, because stress can come from external factors, internal factors, or they can even be virtual stresses. Like, you might be worried about money, and that's a virtual stress. It's not a physical stress, but it's still a stress. They can be, these unknown, are there viruses out there in the world? There's worry, or it can be a real stress, such as a physical thing like a nutrient deficiency, or a lack of hydration, or poor quality sleep, or too much exposure to electromagnetic frequencies that are man-made, or not enough exposure to natural electromagnetic frequencies of the earth, for example. All of these things are stressors. So what does that actually mean? What does that do to us? Well, stress activates our danger response. So there's a danger in the vicinity, whether it be internal, external, or virtual, and it sets off this really primal response. We know it to be the fight flight, and everybody probably has heard of that. And the fight flight is really important. It's our survival mechanism. We need to get out of danger, don't we? So we need to either fight, run, or we can even freeze. We literally, like a dog will go down on its back if it feels, really in danger, and we can literally freeze. And I feel like, extreme fear that a lot of people have found themselves in, quite understandably, because we've been really fed an awful lot of fearful information, that we don't have enough information to reframe, to put that into perspective at all. So it's really normal that a lot of people will be in that freeze mode. They'll be in fear at the very least. They might be coming in and out of fear. They might think, oh, I'm fine one day, and oh no, I've heard this other bit of information, or this has happened, and now I'm really fearful again. And so this whole fight flight mechanism is pretty much with us at the moment 24/7. And it's not designed for that. Our fight flight is really for acute stresses. So, back in the hunter-gatherer days, we would have had a warring tribe maybe every now and again, or a saber-toothed tiger, or whatever it was, or a lack of nutrients, or famine, or a lack of water. And these were acute stressors, and we needed our fight flight mechanism to survive those stressors. Now, when we've got these 24/7 stressors, we've got a bit of a problem, because the same response is set off. And what that means actually is that it will activate our immune system, because that is part of the process. It will use up huge amounts of energy. I mean, literally off the scale, 10 to the power of whatever. And where do we get our energy, our cellular energy? We get it from our nutrition, from the earth, from the air. We get it from lots of places, but we need to have a massive boost to keep that stress response going and the immune response. So the brain and the immune system gets all the energy. So other things really go out of the window, get down regulated, because they're not really vital when you're running from the proverbial lion. So things like our digestion, our sleep. I mean, why would you go to sleep if you have a danger nearby? So, you know, it makes sense, doesn't it? And so what we really want with health is this flexibility to be able to switch on and switch off. Switch on, stress, switch off, relax. And that is health, actually. You know, this ability to sway and be flexible with whatever comes at us. So when our immune system is activated, one of the casualties of that is that it produces inflammation in the body, and this is a really important part of the process of the stress response, but again, only if it's acute. So you know, if we are dealing with a pathogen, we need to have that inflammatory response to be able to bring more fire from within, raise the temperature, and allow the body to release the toxins out of the natural routes of elimination out of the body, whether we sweat it out or through our bowel. And so this inflammation is all right, again, if it's acute, but if it's long term, if it goes on for too long, then we get this chronic low-grade inflammation. And it's almost like we haven't got enough oomph, we haven't got enough energy to either finish the job or get back to rest. So we get stuck, and this flexibility that I was talking about, this balance that I was talking about, is really difficult to bring off without putting extra support in. So at the end of the day, it really messes with your immunity. Okay, too much stress, too long stress. So the good news is that there are very many practical things that we can do to bring about that balance and flexibility. So we want the immune system to be able to switch on and switch off. It's important, we need it for survival. And so I'm going to go through with you each day different aspects of helping support that mechanism, and to really give your body a boost of cellular energy, a boost to your immune system. And also I'm going to tackle looking at some of the emotional stresses, you know, the fears, the worries, and things that we can do, practically speaking, to support that and to lessen that, to really restore confidence in yourself and your innate ability. We have this innate immune system. It has known for millennia what to do when it comes across viruses. Viruses have been here way before humans, and we live amongst them all the time. And okay, there's some really nasty ones come along, and this one, you know, is a nasty one. You know, a really horrible flu or anything like a horrible virus isn't very pleasant. But then the body knows, if it has the wherewithal, how to respond. And so what we're seeing is some people are more troubled by it than others, and that is because of this sort of smorgasbord, if you like, of ingredients that are needed for health and flexibility. So I'm going to be addressing each component each day at 12:15. So I really hope that you'll join me. Please, if you know anybody that would benefit from this information, do invite them to join as well. And if you are somebody who would like a little bit more support than just these information, education pieces, and that you would like some more support, I'm going to be offering a 6-week course to small groups. So it will be a group online Zoom where we will tackle all of these things. We will, in a very confidential and supportive environment. Or if that doesn't suit you and you want to consult with me one-to-one, of course I can do that online as well. So if that is you or somebody that you know, please do spread the word. do send me a message either by email. I'll put that link in the comments, or a private message, or by telephone. I'm always happy to have a chat with anybody. I'll do what I can to support your confidence in returning to the outside world. I know it can be a really daunting thing for many people, but I can tell you that I'm not at all worried about going out in the outside world, and I think that's because I have that understanding of what it takes to boost your immune response, to have confidence in my body to be able to deal with whatever it comes across, and that's what I hope to impart to you. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Do make any comments. I can't see them here, but I will respond to them once I come offline, and I'll look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Bye for now.